Alright, how's it going, guys? I'm back. And I've done a little bit of work cleaning up a bit of things over here. And since we don't have radar yet, I gotta walk my happy butt over here. I extended out a little bit further the electrical motor, or electrical engine unit as they call it. I extended it a little bit further, but not much. I wanted to see how many of these actually run with how many engine units we have running here. And from the way it looks, everything keeps running from 10 of them up to 11, 12, 13, 14 is not running. So 13 to 10 to 13 ratio is about what we got out of this. So this one occasionally runs. Everything else is not doing anything. Went ahead and moved the vent pipes over here, got it all set up. Moved these over here, but we have so many of them from taking out of doing the changeover from steam that I didn't bother setting them up to go into the box for now. I will once we actually need them. I think I've decided that the power production is all going to move over here, probably down in this area. So I will have our steam-based one that our heat one for here. I'm probably going to move up this way a little bit. And then we'll put a big one down here. And then we'll move this out probably a bit further. And then we can have any of our liquid fuels that we're going to burn off over here, solid fuels and such over here. I think that'll be a better way of doing this, and then we can just run the power down the rail line as I typically do. So let's get to work today. Oh, I also got the ladder put in up here for the train stops. I didn't bother to input the steam engines or the regular engine units. I did leave room for them. The only thing I was worried about currently is the electric motors, because that's what we really need today. Because I am running really low on inserters and stuff, so we need to get that moved. I'm actually out of assembly machine 2s. I think there might be some over here in the box. Yeah, there is. Good. Alright, so we know that we need this line here. And then we need to look at our new recipe for these, which are going to take motors, not inserters. So this one takes 4 engines and 2 fast inserters. This one is going to take the old one plus 10 more engines and the red circuits we got to get made yet. So we need to have the burner making the regular, then the regular to make the red, and then the regular to make the blue, and then the blue to make the loader. So that's the way this is going to be. I don't believe there's going to be any other upgrades. As far as I know, this pretty much sticks with vanilla. We can actually look Well, I forgot, there is stack inserter as well. And we can go ahead and look. That is going to use fast inserters as well, but it's going to use all different stuff for it. So I don't know if we're going to... Yeah, we kind of could leave like this side, because I'm thinking what we're going to do is basically copy this part here out. We got to look at what all needs to go in, but we know that this is going to be our basic thing here. Now, what I am thinking is maybe I should do a couple of these. The burning inserter takes half a second to make. The regular inserter takes half a second to make. So any way that I do this, it's going to have to be 1-to-1 for those. And then it's half a second for that, half a second for that. And then again, we're going to need 2 of those for this, which is a 2-second crafting time, so we can craft 2 of these in 1 second. So what I'm thinking is we might do this to there, and then depending on what we need to input here, do it again here and have that for the blue one, and then maybe again down here just for yellow ones. Maybe that'll be a good way of doing this. So we need copper mechanical and iron plate. We do not need any of that in there. We need iron mechanical and iron in that one. If we copy this up and down, and then we put the fast one here, we need an iron plate there. So if we were to run, just going to go like this for now. If we run that with copper and copper mechanical and iron plate here, so we basically have something like this. I would also do this just in case we need burning inserters, because I use those to feed my boilers. So whenever we're going into a boiler, I'm guessing with the solar stuff, there's probably going to be less of them used, but we could set that up here anyways, like that. This would be the output. And then we do this. And then this will be the output for those. So we'd end up with a box here, 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 and here for our outputs. This is going to need electrical motor and a green circuit, so we would have to run that either through here, or what we could do is cut all this out, move it to, take all this out of here, take these out, and then do this, which I'd want to spread these out like that, I think. And I may squish these together too, because leaving one gap in between doesn't really make sense. Oh, excuse me. And then we could do the same thing here as well. If we cut these two out and move them, I think I'm judging that gap right. Yeah. Move these like that. Okay. Then we take this and run it through here. We wouldn't really need that. And then this would be... Oh, missed that one. This would be where we do the electric motor and the circuit. So that would go here. And then we have this here. And then for these, we need iron plate for both of them, but then iron mechanical and electric circuit. And we have electric circuit here. And what did we have down here? The electric motor. Okay, so we do electric motor there. We do the iron plate on this one. And then we just come up this side. And we have the iron mechanical and this, no, because the circuit can come off of there. So we don't even need this. This would be for the iron mechanical for this one. The plate and the circuit will be on this side. So that'll take care of that. So we'll have this go there and there. That'll go there and there. And then we'll have this go in there, which would be connected to this one here. So these two would go together and bring in the same thing. I think that'll work, except, again, I'm going to smush this together because they don't need to have that central gap there. I think that'll work well. And then we can just copy this one. Let me get the whole thing here. We can copy this one up to here. And this one would then extend off over to here. And this would be for the yellow loader, which needs the iron mechanical. And then we would need the motors coming in here, which is also this one. If I'm getting all of this correct here, which I think I am. So that would be the two of those together. That would give us that, and that would all be here. So we'd have to do this. We'd have to get this into here. Oh, no, because this isn't needed. So we can move this down to there and then out there. So then we would have that one go in that way. Because this doesn't need a box there. Because this one's box will be here. And this one's box is going to be there because then we're going to have the red one here. This will be for the red one. and we'd have to put another motor, or no, we could take the motor from here, because we need motor from there and motor from there. Yeah, that would take care of the motors. We would definitely want this one probably to be a fast one. And some of these others may get upgraded to that as well. And the way I play, I don't know if this is the same for anybody else. So if you build something similar, you may want to change this part here to be more like this part here. Because I use yellow ones whenever I can, and only use blue ones if I have to, because I like to play in a more, I guess, economical, some would call it stingy way. I don't like to be wasteful. I know that there's productivity modules you can put in to make things last longer later. And I know that resources are basically infinite. You just go out further to get more. But I'm old school. I was raised, waste not, want not. If you don't need to be wasteful, don't be wasteful. And that's the way I, like to play my games as well. So, if you ever watch me and the guys play Etherin's Pack, we constantly bicker about voiding stuff. And if you ever watch me play Minecraft, you'll know that's one of my biggest pet peeves is voiding stuff all the time. I hate voiding things. If I'm going to go through the trouble to get the things, I want to be respectful with my own time to get those things. Or I guess a better way to put it is I have to spend my time to get them. So the more time I spend the more of them I waste, the more time I have to spend getting them. I guess is the easiest way to put that. And as much as I love mining in Minecraft, I don't want to spend all my time mining. So if I can be stingy with how I use the stuff, then I don't have to spend as much time collecting the resources. In here, it's a little different. It would be more spending the time going out and setting up new mines and transporting things. As much as I enjoy doing the train stuff now that I finally understand it a little bit better, I don't want to spend my whole time setting them up. And I'm going to let these guys do some work while I run my mouth. So I just like to be a little more economical with how I use my stuff. Oh wow, they went through all that really quick. Well, I need to cut. Let me go grab some more of them. I'm going to get this all set up the way we have it here, all scrunched in, and I'll be back with you when we're ready to actually turn it on. Give me a minute. Alright, I got everything crunched up here. There's a few things that are messed up here that I gotta fix like that. I think everything else is good. Okay, so first is iron plate and copper mechanical. And that's going to be these two belts here. Now, do we have We do not have copper mechanical here. All right. I think we're going to run this like this. I'm hoping it's not going to be in the way of that. And we should be able to run both of these underneath here. And the top one is the iron plate. So we're just going to run that back to here. And then we'll run this down and over there. That'll take care of the iron plate. Now, we do not have copper mechanical parts there. We don't have copper mechanical parts here. And I'm pretty sure we have... Yeah, we don't have them up there. Alright. So then we're going to set up this one, which says it's supposed to be steel beam drop off. Is that... Okay. If that's steel beam... Oh, that's for over there. Yeah. Okay. Do we have... steel beam pickup? We have a train sitting there. It has fuel. I have no idea why it's not. I'll have to go check that. So that means we're gonna have to put the copper mechanical part up here, which is fine. That one says copper wire. I definitely have that. Yeah, there. Okay. So this one is going to be copper mechanical drop off. And we'll put a train here with that. That way it'll get some fuel in here. And then we'll set that for the pickup and full cargo, drop off, empty cargo. It's got plenty of fuel, so go. And now that'll go and take care of that. We're gonna have to get some of those loaders because I don't have any. I'm going to run over real quick and see what's going on with the steel beam and why that's not coming over here. While that's getting the copper mechanical and getting them over here. And I'll be right back. Well, there's your problem. These are turned the wrong direction. Oh yeah, that was really helping. Have them go in and come right back out. Alright, so that's taken care of. Go ahead and pop in the train. We don't need to wait for it to get all the way done. And we can ride it on back. Alright, and everything's set up here correctly for that. So that will take care of that. We're also going to need those for our boxes that we're doing. Let me go ahead and grab these so we can go ahead and get the copper mechanical set up to come out here as it needs to. And then we're going to run this one. I think we're just going to run it right down this way. And then take it through here. Since we have this nice little gap here. Yeah, I was worried about that. Can red ones get across that? I never can remember. No, they can't. I think I gotta wait for blue ones before I can actually get across there. Well, that's a problem. And we can just do this. Give me 1 second. I had to run down here to my stash of belts. Been taking out so many of them that I just put a box down there to hold them till I needed them. Okay. And we're going to run this all the way down through here. We're going to need to do this. Yeah, that. And then this is going to go right across here. I probably could have done all of this a little bit closer, but I want to make sure I got plenty of room coming off. I don't know, for some reason I like to work from right to left. Bottom to top usually. I could probably move all of these over and save a little room here, but it's fine. Plus I'm figuring I'm going to use some of these motor ones for other things up here. Alright, so the copper mechanicals are coming in. We need to get a power pole up here. And we can start putting in our poles. Yeah, that'll work. And then we'll just put one here, one there, there, and there, and that'll take care of that. Alright, so we're going to need inputs on this side. I'm pretty sure these need to be, and I can actually use these since I have them. And yeah, we're definitely going to need to use fast inserters here at the beginning, which is what I figured. Alright, so that is going to put them in over here. So now we need to get the motors and the circuits, and the motors are going to be coming in on this one. I'm trying to keep from running them through here because I know we're going to have more stuff coming in that way. And now that I think about it, since everything's coming in from the top, basically, why don't we run this way instead, now that we know that this is basically going to be the top of how this is going to work. So we can just do that. And then we're going to have another one over here, which is going to be for the red circuits going in there, but that's way later. So then basically we can do this, run that one into there, run this one over to there, and then we just put our electric motors right here. And then if we need electric motors up here, which we will, definitely, we can run them there off of this line, which will probably be getting upgraded to reds very soon. They're probably not going to stay yellow belts for long. But again, if I don't need to waste the material, why do so? Alright. This is where we're going to use a red one. So we can jump all the way down to there. And there we go. That'll take care of that. Train coming through. We have circuits coming down. I really should have done this lower. I don't know why I did this here. And this whole thing I just did here is kind of screwing this up. Because I need the circuits down here. Almost everywhere that the circuits are going up here is moving anyways. So this probably isn't even going to be there doing that much longer. But let's go ahead and just do this. And then we can run this one down alongside of here. And at least for right now, we're going to run it right along here. Because again, I believe we're going to be using it, almost definitely going to be using it in the area up above. Alright. So, circuits. This is going to be for motors. This one here is for the circuits. So this one we will run that way as well. So we can just do that. That'll take care of our circuits, which are needed for those. And then where was I inputting the... Because I still need the iron mechanical part for this. We have the metal for that. Oh, this was supposed to be both of them, wasn't it? Because we need iron mechanical part for this. We need 6 of them there. We need 1 of them there. And then these needed to be the plates. So yeah, I think we're going to switch that. Let's go ahead and get this part done. I'm going to go ahead and take this down 1 more like that. So I can do this here. And then like that. And then we have our circuits, which we're going to bring that down to there. That takes care of all that. We now have everything in there we need. We just need to get this. And that one actually needs to be there, just not currently. That takes care of our blue ones. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and make a few more of these so we can get these in here. And we're going to do... oops, that was not correct. We're going to do this. And we're going to do this on each one. And we can do everything and less than 50, and then I can just copy that over to each one of these, and I can actually copy that directly to there. That'll automatically set that one, and then I can actually, I probably should, since I use this so often, I should probably take this, make a blueprint of it, and then I can create the blueprint and then put it into my blueprints here. And I actually should name it so I know what it is. And this is red wire controlled storage. And then for the icon, I can change this to but for anything else it would be a logistics chest. So I think we'll just hit that, and then an inserter. Can I do... Yeah, that's a pretty good... There. And then whenever I need to use this, I can actually change this here. I believe. I think there's a way I can change that. I can, yeah, upgrade. Upgrade items. I think I can upgrade it too. But there we go. That'll save that. So now we need to fix this. Unless... No. I'm just thinking that I only need it for here and here. I actually could just use this belt right here. That's the iron mechanical. That's exactly what I need. Alright, that's what we're going to do. Change this. Take all this out of here. Sorry, you're no longer needed. Because we are going to run this one up. Connect it here. And then I can just run along here. It is going to be an issue here, but that's an easy one to fix. Because what we do is we put one of these here, and we set this for iron plate, and we want that to the bottom. So then only iron plates will go that way. Oh, not quite enough. There we go. And that takes care of that. So now when this starts running, we'll only have one line of it, which is fine because we only need one line there. And we can go ahead and do this to set that one. This is actually supposed to be the output. So again, we can just do this. I'll make one more of these. It'll go in there. And there we go. It's not super fast, but it does what we need. And we can even upgrade this. And that'll get those to go faster as they're needed. That one's already done. We already have our 50 there. We have our 50 there. We can upgrade this one to input those faster. We can upgrade these to input them faster. And we can upgrade that to input those faster. And we're getting those in there. All right. So the only thing now we need is the red circuit, which is going to come later. And we have all of our basic circuit, or all of our basic assemblers made, and our yellow loaders made and taken care of. All right. So next time we will start putting in the other stuff up here. The first one is going to be doing our crushers and assemblers, and we need to get our labs and our miners in there as well, and decide exactly where we're putting this, because this is like the only place over here that I know of that we need glass. So there's no real reason to be running this glass all the way up. So I may just put this one down here. I'm sure we're going to need it for like solar panels later on if we have them, things like that. But for right now, that's basically it. And so now I'm going to start carrying all of this part out. And hopefully next time we can get all 3 of these and this area done. And then we also need to get our wires and our electrical poles done. And along with our wires, we can start making our red and green wires as well, so I don't have to hand make them. So I will get this stuff cleaned up and be back with you next time to work on the assemblers. Have a good one.